Salman, I want to break down the rematch between AJ and Andy Ruiz Jr. Massive respect to Andy Ruiz Jr. I'll do a separate video later on giving Andy Ruiz Jr. his props. But right now, I want to concentrate on AJ. Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, I'm going to make a bold statement. I know he got completely beaten up against Ruiz, this morning. I believe he'll knock Andy Ruiz out in the rematch. I believe that Anthony Joshua is going to get the bit between his teeth. Robert McCracken's going to get him by the neck and say, "Listen, we've got to do. This is what we've got to do in the rematch. We can't make any more mistakes." Rob McCracken's good. Their training is going to be meticulous. I think they took their foot off the gas. They thought Ruiz wasn't the fighter he was. I know Joshua's not making any excuses, but in the rematch, I just think Joshua and McCracken are gonna get the bit between his teeth, and it's gonna be a different fight. It's gonna be a different fight. Joshua's gonna show that in the rematch. What do you make of it? Do you think Joshua knocks out Andy Ruiz in the rematch? What do you think?
Personally, to knock out someone, you got to take risks, and this is what I think how Joshua should approach the fight. Joshua, obviously, he's gonna be more well prepared that he can't get hit. He's gonna be very well more prepared. I think he should bring his weight down as well. I personally feel that he should come in the weight how he was against Parker. I think he was 235 against Parker. He needs to come in that weight, because if he comes in how he needs to be at least 10 pounds lighter. Yeah, he just needs to work on speed and combinations and counter punching. Yeah, and what he needs to do is lead Andy Ruiz onto a counter punch, not trade with him in the center of a ring inside, because that's when you then get caught. You counter punch him. Yeah, any of Joshua's knockouts, if you see, most of them are counter punches. He counter punches his opponents. He doesn't. When Joshua gets hit, this is gonna happen, because he can train as much as he wants, train his foundations, but when he gets hit, he unravels how he does. So he needs to find a way where he's not going to get hit as much. And the way he's going to do that is by... The way I see, he could knock Andy Ruiz Jr. out, but he has to pick his shots and pick the right shots, and needs to counterpunch him. I don't think Andy Ruiz is leagues above Anthony Joshua. I just think Anthony Joshua unraveled in the fight because he got hit and he wasn't able to recover. But in my opinion, that was just a case of when Joshua dropped Ruiz, he just didn't land first. That's what happened.
You know what? Joshua needs to use his height. He needs to just box him. Keep him at the end of that jab. Don't let him get close. Keep him at the end of the jab. Don't trade with him at all.
Do you know what he should do? Because what Ruiz is going to do is he's going to go and sling at the early doors. Get Ruiz tired, so then Ruiz doesn't have enough punching power to even dent Joshua then after. So I reckon Ruiz is going to keep coming. Take him to the later rounds. Take Ruiz. You just keep behind your jab. Try win the rounds. And then if Ruiz is let off all his load, then Ruiz is going to be there for the taking. And I'm pretty sure Joshua has enough power to take Ruiz out if he really puts in the work. Because we've seen in the third round, he nearly had him there. Although Ruiz got up, it was just a matter of him not landing after that flush. But what Joshua needs to do is counterpunch in the next fight and think, you know what? I'm gonna pick my shots. I'm not gonna trade with him. If he wants to come in, like, although Brazil was he's not as good as Andy Ruiz. When Brazil came in, Joshua was counterpunching him.
Yeah, but he was slow. This guy was a lot faster. But not just that. I just think that Joshua just needs to box him. A performance like Lennox Lewis and that Samoan, the Samoan that they fought. I forgot, David Tua. Needs to do that. He just needs to box.
If the knockout comes, it comes.
Parker performance. He just needs to box and just outbox this guy, because he could easily outbox him. He's taller. He's bigger. Just use his size, range, and look to outbox him. That's it. You don't need to take any risk, because now in the rematch there's a lot on the line. So we just gotta go in there, and I believe he stops him. I believe he knocks him out. If he goes in there looking for the knockout, then Ruiz knocks him out. If he goes in there looking to box, I believe the opportunity will present itself and he'll knock out Ruiz.
Look, even against Povetkin, I'm not comparing the performances, but even against, I think he searched too much for the knockout in this fight. He's never that type of fighter. He can't force it. If he forces it, he'll get knocked out. He needs to, when has Joshua ever forced a knockout? Never. He's not that type of fighter. Even Dylan White, he caught him with a good shot. And then he pounced on him. Although he hit Andy Ruiz with a good shot, then he tried to trade with him rather than count Charles Martin. All right, Charles Martin's a bomb, right? But how did he win that fight? It was 2 good counter punches. He's a counter puncher. He needs to know his strengths and use his strengths against Andy Ruiz. I'm sure he can knock Andy Ruiz out if he counter punches. It's as simple as that.
He'll win the rematch, in my opinion. I think he knocks Andy Ruiz out in the rematch. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.